at you.
That was good.
Thanks. So we have Cheri here, guys, and I absolutely love her. She's a porcelain doll. Let's just say that. Actually, I've done 2 different videos with her, and I had a few people comment and say, oh my gosh, that girl's face, she's like a porcelain doll. And then it's true. We are going to do the best video of all time for you guys. I've had Cheri in 2 different videos. Last video, we did an Olaplex hair painting on the roots, and it was awesome. Then we've done one with her shaving her face. So I'll link both those videos below so you guys can see her previously. We have her hair.
You have me here and you have my hair.
Yes, yes, thank you. So we are doing what you call a brand new review on a new product that just launched from Redken, and I'm so excited to show you guys. So let me explain a little bit about Cheri's hair, okay? So look, just check this out. She has an intense line of demarcation. This is something we were both aware of. We knew going into this, if we're painting bleach onto your scalp onto a level 5 natural virgin hair, then you'll be seeing your hairdresser, which is me, every 4 to 6 weeks. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys a new product that just launched. Can I get a drum roll, please? So, Blonde Idol. Blonde Idol. Woo! Woo! So, this is Redken's newest line, and I have not used it yet, okay? So we have Blonde Idol Highlift Conditioning Cream. Then we have Blonde Idol Base Breaker. And I'm so excited. So these are the 2 newest products that Redken has launched. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, you guys, on her head, because she's so amazing and she's going to be my guinea pig, is I'm going to take everything, section her hair from a little bit behind the ear all the way forward. We're going to be using the base breaker on here. And then everything from behind, we're going to be doing the high lift color. So just so I can show you guys the difference. Like, that's how cool of a person she is being for me today. But let me tell you what, she's not going to walk out not happy with her hair. So back here, I mean, she's going to have, as of right now, she's going to have 2 separate colors happening. But it's not going to be a big deal because either I like this color or I like back here, okay? So I want to let you guys know something. I don't get paid from Redken to promote any of their products, which it should happen. Like, if you guys think I should be getting paid from Redken, like, you should comment below and be like, hey, yo, Redken, give that blonde girl Mandy some moolah or some free product or something cool. Just kidding. I honestly don't care about that because I love their product line and everything about them. They're just solid. So I'm so excited to try something new. So we have 2 separate products. These are 2 separate things. So we have a high lift color that you use with anywhere from 10 to 40 volume. 10. I need to read the instructions. Hold on. 40 volume. Okay, so we have a high lift cream, which you only use from 10 to no more than 40 volume, and we have a base breaker for you guys. At the end of the day, she's gonna walk out with nice looking good hair. She's not gonna walk out being like, oh, I have 2 separate colors on my head and that's not good. So what we're doing is I want to see the difference in both. So I am doing that for you guys today. So I'm going to mix this up and we're going to do it together, and you guys are going to see and you're going to know everything that I know. So we're learning this together and I'm excited to see the results. So let's get going on the mixture. We're going to be doing the Blonde Idol Base Breaker, and we're going to be adding it with 30 volume, okay? Normally I would say 10 volume's fine, but I actually want to see some lifting. You guys, I'm experimenting with this product. And I'm excited to see the results because I have no idea what it will do. So I'm going to take 4, so it's a 1-to-2 ratio, okay? So let's mix this up together. So I'm going to be actually doing 2 ounces, I think, which is the whole bottle, honestly. So 2 ounces because I know I'm going to be putting this all over her head. Really extra careful, because say I mix this color, because this is new and I haven't done this before. I actually don't want to do a full 2 ounces in one bowl because I want to try both. So I'm actually going to take some of that color out of that bowl, and I'm going to put in 1 ounce in this bowl and 1 ounce in this bowl. So I'm going to have a mixture of 1 ounce in each. So I have this bowl with 1 ounce and this bowl with 1 ounce. I have 30 volume and 20 volume. I want to be able to test both, so I want to go ahead and, like I said, this is just totally an experiment for me along with you guys. So 20 volume, which is 2 ounces, and 30 volume, 2 ounces there. And I'm going to do the 30 volume on top of the head and the 20 on the back of the head. First, let's mix this on up. And this consistency is just like Redken gels. I mean, it's a little bit more liquid, but not that big of a difference between the gels. So that's the texture of it. Okay, so first of all, make sure you wear gloves. Look how cute these pink little gloves are. And I'm going to part her hair in a 4-parting. So right down the middle. But here's the thing, you guys. I have to move fast with this.
I know. Lovely assistant.
Okay, so we have an assistant. I have an assistant. You guys, no, seriously, come here.
I don't need to
So this is my sister. This is my sister Audrey. She's amazing. I love her. I love her. She just had a baby, and I love her baby.
And
so
her baby is so cute.
Amazing.
And she's so hot.
Yes, and she's a mill.
Audrey's the hot.
And we're having fun. This is a fun video for you guys. And don't mind Cheri's hair. Like, we're just crazy. So we're going to do a little bit of assistance. So she's going to do one side, I'm going to do the other side. That's what's happening. So let me get some gloves for her. Okay, so my cute little assistant's over here. So what we're doing, you guys, is we are starting with the 30 volume, and we're going to start painting that on the top. So she's going to do this side, I'm going to do this side, then we're going to move it to the back. Okay, so we're going to start this together and kind of go through it together, okay? So go ahead and put it on the root. So what we're doing, you guys, is we're gradually overlapping this color over the blonde, just so we can disconnect that line of demarcation. Okay, so once everything's now applied onto the head, I'm going to just go through here with my comb, and I'm going to just kind of feather through and kind of comb out and kind of just make sure it's everywhere. So as this is processing, you guys, I am seeing the line of demarcation gradually being softened, which is really good. But what I am seeing is warmth. Warmth is coming into those roots, which makes sense because we're lifting color. But I don't want warmth in here. So at the end of the day, after this is actually in the hair for a solid 10 minutes, I'm going to actually break the rules a little bit and do it a little bit longer than 10 minutes because of us using a 30 volume and a 20 volume. I kind of want to see what happens. So I'm softly going through here and kind of just disconnecting, making sure that line of demarcation is pretty, faded out. Seeing this line just kind of disappear, and that's amazing. That's what I want to see. I honestly think using more than a 10 volume, I think it needs to stay on a little longer than 10 minutes. That's just my personal review, my personal opinion, only because I'm trying to lift her color a little bit more than just deposit color. So if I was using 10 volume, I would be just depositing the color and not lifting it. Which we can also try that on another video. So I'm going to just do all sorts of reviews of this new product. So I'm seeing good things happening, but I don't want warmth at the roots. That's not my goal. I don't want that. And I don't think I'm seeing what I'm experiencing right now is I'm seeing that line of demarcation fading out, which is great. But I'm seeing warmth to the roots, and I don't like warmth. I don't want hot roots. I want to keep this entire look a cool tone look. So depending on once I rinse and blow dry, seeing what it does, I'm just kind of excited to see it. We're gonna rinse this out and we're gonna see what it did. So you guys, I actually left this on for probably 20 minutes total. So I'm gonna rinse it, I'm gonna shampoo and condition it dry, see what it did, see if we like the results. If we do, wonderful, we like it. If we don't, then I still kind of want to create a smudgy effect on her hair. Who knows if we're gonna take it blonde to the root. We're kind of just playing this out and winging it. So what I'm seeing, you guys, is I saw lifting, okay? So her hair at least lifted 2 shades lighter, but it's so warm. So I'm gonna dry it and I'm gonna see what the next route is, okay? So we're gonna get drying. This is what I can say, okay? She still has a little bit of a line of demarcation, and that's because her hair was so dark, okay? I can say that it has kind of faded out that line, which is good, but what's really going on, what we don't like, is the warmth. So right now she has hot roots, okay? So here's our second step. Because we actually like the idea of having a little bit of darkness, a kind of a little bit of a smudgy look on her, and not having every 4 weeks her seeing me with the line of demarcation, I actually now want to try out another product. What I want to try next is the Blonde Idol Highlift Cream. So I'm going to do the same exact thing I just did with the Cool Base Breaker, but I want to actually do this, I want to do it with this. So I'm going to go in here with a 20 volume. This is the rules, okay? So I'm going to just paint on just like we just barely did. So equal parting, and you can use anything from a 20 to a 40. So I'm going to use a 20 volume because we just lifted her 2 shades lighter. Her hair now is at a 7 level and it was a 5 before. So now I'm going to go ahead and use a 20 volume, paint this all over her roots, see if it gives us a cool tone look, and we'll have more of that smudgy look, and that's what our goal is right now. So we're going to go on to that now, and I'm going to mix this equal parting, and I'm going to be using a 20 volume. So you'll see me next applying on the color. Okay, so I'm going to just start along the parting, and if I overlap a little bit onto the blonde, not a problem at all. It's fun experiencing new things, you guys. As a hair artist, it's something that we're supposed to do. We're supposed to venture out, and we're supposed to learn new products. So it's fun when you're able to get something new and you're like, oh, I'm kind of scared. It's a risky thing, taking color and taking it to the next level. I mean, I feel like as a hair artist and a colorist, like, you have to venture out of your old ways. I mean, instead of going in here and painting bleach shit onto the scalp. I mean, we all know Highlift exists, and we all know that, but I'll say, like, I think most of us are kind of at the level where we're like, oh my gosh, well, we don't know about it, so we're not going to try. So I'm willing to try. So I'm trying it for you guys, and you'll see these results too. So this is kind of fun. So I'm just going in here, and I'm painting on, and I'm slightly overlapping on top of the blonde. And I am moving fast and a little bit quicker, just so we can have this evenly processed. This is supposed to stay on the head for anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes without heat. So it's supposed to process room temperature. But here's the thing. I just got her lifted 2 shades lighter. So if we can just create this look to be not warm, and just create and have the roots be more of an ash tone and not have a ton of lifting, I'm okay with that. So my biggest goal with this right now is to get this warm tone faded out and have her rooty look just be very blended, not using bleach. So that's always good. I will say though, don't expect the client, if this is something you're doing, don't expect the client to still have that tingly kind of burning scalp, itchy sensation, because you're still adding in a 20 volume developer. So it's not actually physically the bleach that's making the head or the scalp hurt. It's the actual developer. A lot of people get that confused. It is just the hydrogen peroxide that you're adding into the head. So as you guys are seeing, I'm moving very quickly, and that's all it takes to do kind of a root touch-up like this. And if I was using bleach, I'd be doing the same exact thing like this and just going kind of quick with it. I'm hoping that this is going to counteract this warmth and turn into an ash. And then from there, what I'm going to be doing at the very end, if I'm seeing this develop really well and I'm seeing it do what I want it to do, then I'm going to take a Shades Cream of 09V, and I'm going to paint that all the way onto her head and see what that does. But I'm going to do a test strand of that because I don't want her hair to go down to a 9 level because she's past a 9 level. So I'm going to do a little test strand in the back before I actually physically put it all over the head. So we have that full side done. As I was talking, that side is finished. I have the Blonde Idol Highlift processing. It's been on here for maybe 10 minutes, and it says process at room temperature for 30 to 40 minutes. Here is what's happening. I'm not going to do that because I'm already seeing, like, I understand you need to process the hair completely fully, read the instructions, make sure you do that. But I'm not seeing any progression with this root look becoming ashy. Like, it's still warm. It's still super warm. So I'm not going to waste 30 minutes of my time, and I'm not going to sit here and just hope and pray that, oh, this is going to turn ashy. Like, it's not going to. So I'm going to rinse her out, shampoo, condition, and then we're going to make a decision if we want to either just go ahead and just stick with all blonde over the root, or we're going to go in and take her down a level and do a smudge on her and just create that line of demarcation to go away. So we're going to wash her, and then we'll show you guys the results of this, and then we will go from there. So we'll see you on the second. Is this the third result? Second?
Second. It'll be
We're
the
at
second.
the second. So we'll see you at the second result. Okay, you guys. So we now have Cheri wet. We just washed her hair out. Hi, redhead. Hi, red roots. Hi, hot roots. And Cheri's amazing. She's like such a good candidate for me to do all this. But I wanted to do this for you guys to show you the review of this. So here's how I feel. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It didn't do what I wanted to do. So it's unfortunate, you know, maybe in this situation, it's not the right fit. Maybe if I have another client who has really blonde hair and I want to break the base with a cool tone, like, honestly, I wouldn't want to do it again because I know what it did to this hair. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a natural level 7 on her roots. I'm going to mix probably a little bit of a 6 in there, and then I'm going to take a toner, and I'm going to let the Shades EQ process as I'm doing that. So that's what I'm going to do next. So let's go on to the third charm. Hopefully the third setting of this hair is going to be what we want it to be, but I'm confident because we're no longer experimenting. We're doing now what I know what to do. So that's the next option. So here's for the third time. So here we go, you guys. So here is the color dry. So I can't say the color lifted, which is good, but that wasn't the goal. So adding in violet to a 5, you know, a level 5, and lifting it. I understand the fact that it was supposed to go more warm. It makes sense because you're going through the color line. But I'm kind of bummed out because here's the situation, is I lifted her roots to a level 8, okay? And then I put on a high lift color with 20 volume, which I was like, okay, that should lift, you'll know a little bit more, but that should create more of a violet tone. So honestly, I'm not happy with the results. So now what I'm doing, good thing I have a million brushes. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna be adding in 6 NW and 7 neutral ash. So I'm gonna do a mixture of both of these in here. And this is equal parts of 7 NA. Then I'm going to be doing equal parting, and I'm going to do 6 NW. And I'm also going to do 1 ounce of that. And I'm going to be depositing this color only, so I only need a 10 volume. I don't need a lift anymore. I mean, at this point it's done lifting. And that is going to be equal parting. Okay, you guys, we are back at it. So now we are taking the color gels, and we are going to just place these onto her roots. And I really want to try my hardest to not get it past just the rooty look. I mean, a little teeny bit past that blonde area, but barely any. So I'm going to just kind of create this smudgy look, kind of rooty area, try my hardest to not get it onto the blonde. I have her in a 4 parting all the way through the entire hair. And then once we get everything kind of set up with this, we're going to go in and apply the 9V Shades Cream Toner at the last 6 minutes of processing. So when you do this look, you have to have this set up onto the hair for this. It has to process for about 25 to 30 minutes. But when you're depositing, it can go a little bit less. So as long as we have it in here for at least 20 minutes, we're good to go. So I'm going to do this all the way throughout the hair, and I'll show you guys the next step of how I'm going to apply the toner onto the whole entire shaft, the whole entire hair. So we'll see you when we get to that. So we have cheri processing here, and what I'm going to be doing at the last about 10 minutes of processing, I am going to put a 9V toner on her hair just to kind of give it more of a cool effect. So I'm going to be putting in let's see, I'll probably use a 1/2 ounce of this toner. And this is Shades Cute. It's the cream, which I'm kind of excited about. I actually haven't used the cream yet. I only usually do the liquid. And then this requires a 10 volume or a 1/2 ounce. Just take this toner, and everywhere that doesn't have the color, I'm going to just go in here and kind of brush this on in the hair. And what this is going to do, you guys, is it's just going to create the hair to have a really nice cool effect. So, here's the situation. 3rd time was a charm.
It was.
Seriously, look at this hair. I have transformed her hair. So we are going for right now like the Hollywood carefree kind of flip your hair wherever you want. Just be able to just like do whatever she wants. Seriously. So instead of like a defined middle part or a defined side part, we kind of love tossing out her hair. Because here's the thing. Cheri has the best face shape for any type of party. Some people don't, okay? Some people can't part their hair wherever they want. But I have discovered and I have visioned, and this is what happens when you're a hairdresser and you think of your clients in your head and you dream and you're like laying there in your bed and you're like, what could I do different? her different thing today that I had approached to her was a different part, okay? You're changing up your part. No more defined part. No more of that. Like, I mean, you can. It will be pretty. But we did so much volume in this hair. And you guys, look at this color. Look at this color. Put your head down for me. I can't tell you how much of a difference her hair is between the first thing we did, okay? So we did the Blonde Idol Cool Tone. We did the Highlift Blonde Idol. Then we put in the 6NW with 7NA with 10 volume of Redken. And then we put through these ends the 09V in Cream Shades EQ. Seriously, I can't tell you how happy I am about these results. They look amazing. And she literally has no line of demarcation. Absolutely not even one bit. And we had enough warmth, enough with cool tone, and that's exactly what her skin tone needs. So, I am super happy with this result. And are you loving it?
Yes, I love it.
She was ready for a change slightly. I mean, I kind of made her ready for a change. She didn't really say, like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. Like, we were just kind of eyeballing everything. And she was the best guinea pig in the whole entire world. But seriously, how pretty is this face? Like, she can pull off anything. And look at this shine. Look at this tone. Also, look at those roots, you guys. She's not going to have to worry anymore about line of demarcation. It blends so amazing. Look, as you see, it just doesn't have, there's no stop point at all. It just blends so good. And we have enough warmth along with enough cool tone. Her hair is going to be way more low maintenance, and it stayed healthy. It feels good. Honestly, there's not any complaints. Would you say?
No, I'm super happy. I love it.
And what I love more about it is she feels like, well, you're a blonde, but you still have enough dimension and you have contrast. You know, a pop of color, so it will pop her features. And that's exactly what's happening, is this brown tone in her hair, this cool tone in her hair is popping out her eyebrows and her eyes. And that is a big thing with hair. You gotta do that. So, you guys, if you love this color, give us a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe, you guys. You guys are freaking amazing for subscribing, all of you. I love you all. And go follow me on my other YouTube channel, That Blonde Girls Family. I'll link it below. And don't worry, you'll see Cheri more, because we're going to be doing a lot of fun things. Like, we're going to be putting in some cute styles. We're going to do some fun, awesome, great things with her. So anyways, you guys, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.